Hello and welcome to day 3 of Move the Mind. So this whole first week we're looking at security, stability and really building our foundations within the body. And today we're going to be focusing on the hamstrings, which if you don't know is the back of your legs. So if you are a bit tight in the hamstrings, definitely have 2 blocks today, but everyone's going to need a strap. So you can use a dressing gown belt if you don't have a yoga strap or just a normal belt. It's just something that needs a bit of traction and length. So if you want to grab those, we're going to meet lying down on our back. So if you do have anything going on in the lower back, maybe just plant the feet, knees up. Otherwise bringing the soles of the feet together, knees coming apart, finding our Supta Baddha Konasana. Palms can be either side of the body, palms facing up, or maybe hands on the belly, one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. And if it does feel comfortable for you today, I invite you to close your eyes or lower the gaze. And taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more like this, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Spending a few moments to arrive onto the mat, arrive onto the space. So maybe just envisioning the 4 corners of the mat and where you are in the center of it. And just allowing your consciousness to fill this space. So really becoming present of where you are in time, of where you are in space. And just for the next 15 minutes, allow this space to become everything. Not allowing outside influences to cloud the mind. So giving yourself that luxury of being in the present moment. And really checking in with yourself, noticing how the body feels today, how the mind feels today. And taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And opening the eyes with a soft gaze if they were closed. Hugging both knees into the chest and maybe just taking a gentle rock from side to side. Massaging out that lower spine, the lower back. And then taking a hold of your strap, planting the left foot on the floor. Right knee can hug into the chest, and then taking the strap around the ball of the right foot, extending that foot up towards the ceiling. So you kind of want the strap in both hands. And you might have your leg closer to you, you might have your leg further away from you, you might have your knee bent depending on your hamstring flexibility. But on the inhale, pointing the toes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, toes come back down towards the face, heel goes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, toes towards the ceiling. Exhale, toes towards the face. And like this, inhale, toes to the ceiling. So really opening up the front and back of the foot and the leg. Toes towards the face. Then taking the strap, both bits of the strap in the right hand. Left leg can either stay up or you can extend it down. But making sure you're staying stable in the hips. Left hand to the left hip to encourage this. And inhaling, allowing the right leg to come out towards the right side. Now again, you can extend that strap further, which is going to give you less of a stretch, or you can bring that strap up towards the face, and you're going to feel that all the way down your abductors. But just notice if your hip is hiking up, because the aim is not to get that right foot to the floor. If you can, then great. But we're trying to stabilise through the hips. Inhale, this left leg can stay bent. And exhale. Inhaling, right leg up. Now if that left leg is bent, allow it to extend along the floor. Then bringing the right hand this time out towards the right, strap is in the left hand. And again, really making sure those hips are heavy on the ground, allowing the right leg to cross the body. Now this is going to get super deep into the IT band here, and again, the further away the leg is from the body, the less intense the stretch is. The higher the leg is to the body, the more the stretch is going to be. And again, this is going to feel different for everyone, so what it looks like on me is not necessarily what it's going to look like on you. You're looking for that sensation all along the outside of the right leg. Just sending the breath there, inhale. And exhale. Keeping both shoulders grounded on the mat. That left foot on the ground is flexed, so we're not turning the toes out. Inhale, bringing that leg back up into center, releasing the strap, and hugging both knees into the chest. Taking a little rock from side to side. Then planting right foot down, left foot, left strap. Well, it's not a left strap, but strap around the left foot. And then extending that left leg to the ceiling again. And again, if you need to keep a bend in the knee, keep a bend in the knee. If you can straighten it, then great. If you need it further away or closer to you, just really finding where you're getting the sensation, listening to your body. And inhale, pointing the toes up towards the ceiling, and you're going to feel that all along the front part of the foot and the ankle. Exhale, toes towards the face. Make sure your shoulders aren't tracking up, so you're not hunching, keeping shoulders down and relaxed. Inhale, pointing the toes up. Exhale, toes back down towards the face. You might find it's quite nice to bounce the leg a little bit on the toes towards the face bit. Toes to ceiling. Just following your breath. So if you're not working with mine, that's fine. Exhale, toes to face. Just really linking the breath with the movement. Inhale, toes to ceiling. Exhale, toes to face. And again, bringing both parts of the strap into the left hand, right hand out towards the side. Again, that bottom leg can be extended, it can be bent. And then just allowing gravity to open up the leg. And again, the further away it is, the less intense you're going to be, the closer towards the face, the more intense it's going to be. And this time we're all along the abductors on the inside of the leg. Inhale, stay with the breath. And exhale. Next, inhale, bringing that left leg up, taking the strap into the right hand, left hand out towards the side, extending that right leg down along the mat, and crossing the body with the strap and the leg. And again, really keeping those hips heavy, shoulders are grounded, and finding what feels good for you. But really breathing into the whole outside of the left leg. So really saying hello to the IT band. Yes, it's still there. Yes, it's making itself known. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, carefully bringing that left leg up, releasing your strap. Hugging both knees in towards the chest. Maybe taking a rock from side to side. And taking the transition into tabletop, so you can either roll to one side and come up, or you can rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. Pressing the hands down and finding tabletop. That neutral spine, so pressing the hands into the earth. Wrists, elbows and shoulders are stacked. Hips are above, knees are below the hips. Then inhale, dropping the belly, peeling the chest through, gaze is lifted. Exhale, doming through the spine, gaze towards navel. Inhale, arching through, finding cat. Exhale, doming through the spine, finding cow. Oh no, this one's cat. I always get these mixed up. Inhale, cow. Chest is lowered. Exhale, finding that dome. And inhale, coming to a neutral spine. Finding our way through knees, chest and chin. So sending the elbows back, hugging the elbows in towards the rib cage. And your chin and then chest come to the mat. Inhale, peeling through, finding low cobra. Exhale, coming back into child's pose. Taking a breath here, maybe just rolling the forehead from side to side, releasing any tension that might be creeping in. And pressing the hands down, tucking the toes under, downward facing dog. First one of the practice, maybe first one of the day. Just taking a deep bend in each knee from side to side. Taking any movements that you need here before finding that place of stillness that feels good. But really, again, focusing on your foundations, focusing on your hands, making sure each and every finger is pushing into the mat. The arms are extending from the palms, the eyes of the elbows are turning inwards, shoulders are away from the ears. Your feet are rooted and strong. You should be able to dance the toes off. If you are still on the balls of the feet, if you have that bend in the knees, that's absolutely fine. Learn flexibility over time. You might not get it in a day, you might not get it in a week, you might get it in a year. It took me about 3 to get my heels to the ground. So inhale and exhale, just being present with where you are right now. Inhale. Exhale, coming high onto the balls of the feet, taking a deep bend in the knees, looking between the palms. And taking as many steps as you need, coming to the top of the mat. Releasing down into your Uttanasana, forward fold. So again, deep bend in the knees if need. Maybe just rocking from side to side. And planting that left hand onto the floor in the middle or onto a block. Taking a bend in the left knee, inhaling the right arm up, gazes towards ceiling. Right leg is straight. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. Right hand plants. Left leg is straight, deep bend in the right knee. Inhale, left arm up to sky. Inhale. Exhale, coming down and bringing the blocks either side of the feet. Then inhale, look up halfway and lengthen. Exhale, planting the hands and stepping back, finding plank. Exhale, lowering knees to the ground. Inhale to prepare, leaning the weight forward, bending the elbows back, bringing the chin and the chest to the ground. Exhale. Inhale, peeling through, finding baby cobra. Exhale, pushing back, child's pose, and then downward facing dog. Inhaling, the right leg lifts. Exhale, stepping the right foot in between the palms, lowering the left knee down. Inhale, sweeping arms up, finding low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Then bringing that right hand either to a brick or to the floor, inhaling the left arm up, twisting the chest up towards the ceiling, and really feeling that extension and length all down the left hip flexor. It might be speaking to you now. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale here. You can stay high on that block if you need. Exhale, bringing both hands to bricks or to the floor. Extending that right leg back, toes are coming up towards the face, finding half Hanumanasana or half splits. So if we are on blocks here, that's fine. Just making sure that you're not just sinking back down into that left hip, and I mean that's doing absolutely nothing. So coming high, so the hip is above the knee, hands can be on bricks. And then you're really bringing that right hip back as that left hip goes forward, extending the spine, inhale, then exhale, maybe starting to fold forward over that right leg. Inhale, release and lengthen. Exhale, fold. So staying with the breath. So it's not so much about curling down and rounding down here. Keeping the spine long. Gazes towards that big toe of the right leg. Inhale. And exhale. Option to stay here, or if you do want to take the twist, left hand coming outside the right leg, extending the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, bringing that right hand down, and everyone bending into that right leg. Then sending the right toes out towards the right, finding our lizard lunge. So if we're up on blocks, we're up on the blocks. Or bringing the hands down. Or maybe bringing the elbows down. An option here to bend the left leg, Inhale the right arm back to take a hold of the left foot. But trying to keep the shoulders square to the mat. Now if you do want to give it a go, but you can't quite reach, that's what the strap is good for. So taking the loop and then bringing the foot in with the strap. Again, finding our way into that hip flexor and all down the quadricep. Inhale. And exhale, but make sure you're squaring your shoulders towards the front of the mat. And the closer you bring this leg in, the more you're going to get into that quadricep. Inhale. Exhale to release the strap. Bringing the toes under, planting the hands, and stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale, ripping the body forward, finding high plank. Exhale, lowering the knees down. Then knees, chin and chest are coming to the ground, hugging those triceps in towards the body. Inhale, peeling through, finding baby cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Or staying in that child's pose if you want a bit of a breather before the next time. Again, using this posture to recenter and stabilize. Then inhale, that left leg lifts. Exhale, high onto the balls of the right foot, bringing the left knee to the nose. And then with control, stepping that in between the hands. If it does take a few steps to get there, that's fine. Lowering that right knee down. Bringing blocks either side of the front foot. You know where we're going now. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Then bringing that left hand to the brick, extending the right arm up on the inhale and exhale, coming over the body. Spiraling the ribcage towards the ceiling, gaze is lifted. And there's different levels on the brick, so you can experiment here, but we're really getting quite deep into that right hip flexor. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming back up, sending the hips back, straightening through that left leg, finding our half split, half Anamanasana. So again, coming to the bricks, pointing the left toes up towards the ceiling. You can keep that back toe tucked under if you want. But that left hip is coming back as that right hip is coming forward. And again, if you are finding that you're just sitting down onto that back hip, that's not doing anything. That's cheating. It's body being lazy, so come on, hip up. And really bringing that left hip back. And inhale, extending through the chest. Exhale with a straight spine, starting to fold down. You might be getting some feedback in your hamstring. Gaze can be towards that left big toe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending into that left leg. And if you're bringing the bricks inside the front foot. Or maybe coming to the hands, finding our lizard. Maybe bending the right leg, taking hold of the left foot, or using the strap to do so. And maybe bringing that right elbow down. But really bringing that right leg in towards the body. Inhale. And exhale, finding your stability, finding your balance, finding that grounding to the earth. One more inhale here. Exhale, releasing that leg, planting the hands and stepping back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rippling the body forward, coming into high plank. Exhale, lowering the knees, the chin and the chest, really bringing those triceps into the ground. Inhale through to baby cobra. Exhale, pushing back, finding child's pose. And maybe just rolling the forehead from side to side. Then tucking the toes under, finding downward facing dog. So we're going to take that and flow through it quicker. So you know where we're going. Inhaling, the right leg lifts. Exhale, high onto the ball of the left foot, right knee to the nose, plant that right foot in between the hands, lower the left leg down, inhale, Anjanasana, low lunge. Exhale, bringing right hand down towards the brick or the floor, arm is lifted, inhale, look up. Exhale, exhale, right arm meets the left. Inhale, sending the hips back, finding half Hanumanasana. Inhale, bending the right knee, inching the right foot to the edge of the mat, finding our lizard lunge. Either exhale, staying here, or inhale, bending that left knee, spiraling the right hand up and round, taking the grab. Inhale, right hand down to mat, stepping back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, rippling the body forward, coming into high plank. Exhale, lowering the knees down, the chin and the chest towards the mat. Inhale, peeling up, low cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, staying here. One more inhale here. And exhale here. Inhale, left leg lifts. High onto the balls of the right toes. Left knee to the nose. Stepping left foot in between the hands, lowering right knee down. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Low lunge, Anjanasana. Exhale, those left fingertips to come down. Inhale, the right fingertips come up, finding that twist in the chest. Exhale, bringing both hands to the bricks or to the floor, sending the left hip back, straight through that leg, left leg. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending into that left knee, inching the left toes to the edge of the mat, both hands to the inside of that leg, lizard lunge. Then either staying here or on the next inhale, bending that left leg, inhaling right leg, and then taking hold of the outside of the right foot with the left hand. Inhale. Exhale to release, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripping forward with the spine, finding high plank. Exhale, knees to the ground, chin and chest to the ground. Inhale, upward cobra or upward facing dog if you want to take it. Exhale, seat to heels. And finding child's pose. Maybe rolling the head from side to side here. And just coming back to the breath, coming back to the body. Coming back to that sensation of stillness. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, let. Out through the mouth, go. So if you do have time to take traditional Shavasana, come to lying on your back, you can pause the video. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining my practice today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.